Apologetics is the discipline within Christian theology where the goal is to provide a defense for the Christian faith. And Christian scholars have identified different approaches that define or describe the apologetics enterprise. Travis, could you lay out for us very briefly what some of those different approaches are?
I think that the different approaches to apologetics can be laid out into 4 different categories. Everybody who engages in a defense of the faith will either be a classical apologist, or an evidentialist, or a presuppositionalist, or an existentialist in their approach to apologetics.
So briefly, what is the definition of each of those approaches?
The classical approach takes a 2-step approach to doing apologetics. The classical apologist will say, we first prove that God exists, and then we move into showing that specific Christian truths are true. The evidentialist takes a 1-step approach to apologetics. Most evidentialists today will content themselves with defending the historicity of Jesus' life and work and resurrection. The presuppositionalist starts with God's revelation as ultimate and actually reasons from the scriptures to a defense of the faith. In other words, what the presuppositionalist is usually engaged in doing is offering an internal critique of other non-Christian schools of thought. And then the existentialist is probably the surprising character in this ensemble of different apologists, because most existentialists have historically attacked the practice of apologetics. But interestingly, an existentialist actually engages in giving a kind of rationale for the faith. So even though existentialists are not comfortable with giving proofs for Christianity, they will actually point out that human beings are living in a world of despair, and the only real way to escape that despair is to embrace a life that is devoted to God.